Have you performed live in Chicago?
No, I have not. And actually, it's always been a hope and dream that I would get that opportunity one day. So maybe that'll happen soon.
In general, have you toured outside of the Ohio area?
A little bit. I used to sing with the Jazz Arts Group in Columbus, Ohio. It was a big band, and when I started singing with them, they took me. I've been to Spain a couple times with them, and went to Germany once with them, and did a lot of traveling with them, kind of locally as well.
So, this being your own project, were they studio musicians? Were they people that you knew around the jazz scene in Ohio, or how did you get the talented musicians to work with you?
Yeah, as you can see, there are over 20-some musicians on there, plus a big band. And what has kind of happened here is I've been singing independently for many, many years, which has enabled me to work with a lot of wonderful musicians in Columbus. We've got actually some of the best musicians in the world there. And it's enabled me to really learn their styles and, see what they bring to the table. And when I was putting this music together, I kind of was selecting who is the right musician for this particular song. And that's how I was kind of piecing it together. And I allowed them, I called an individual, gave them the music, and I allowed them to come in and kind of express, their self, because I knew it was a good fit for the music. So
the CD itself has like different sounds to it. The way you recorded the music, did you go in there for for a week and say, okay, we're going to work on the song Chicago, take a break for a couple of days, and then come back and say, okay, we're going to work on the second track, or how was it?
Well, believe it or not, this project has taken me 10 years, and it was kind of I knew how I wanted the song to go. I was slowly bringing in the musicians to lay the track, and I was layering them, the piano track and the bass track, and it actually, they all just kind of, it took me over that long to really kind of do these 14 cuts and just layer it all in. It just really was no, one song. I mean, it was all over the place. One day we were working on the Chicago. The next day we were working on Is It Red. It was just kind of all over the place. We were just layering it in.
So you must have a couple different takes of each song then, if it took you so long?
Definitely. And as you can see, there's one song that's on there twice. It ended up being, the whole song was established from a photo that I took that's actually in the inside panel of the CD. It's me, this picture of me in this red dress, and the look on it is what inspired the whole thing. I have this look on my face as, what are you looking at? So I created in my mind this vision of two people meeting in the club scene, and they're checking each other out. They don't know each other, they're checking each other out, and they're kind of eyeballing each other in the club. And I developed and wrote lyrics to Is It Red Funk. That's how it initially started. And so then I took it to, because some of the music that, as it was kind of coming in, stacking in, it was getting kind of a more jazzy curve to the whole project. I took it to Vernon Harrison, phenomenal musician, and he kind of, we kind of changed it to the Is It Red jazz feel. And I was going to stick with the jazz feel and just leave the jazz one on there, and somebody said, why not put them both on there?
Yeah, they're both incredibly wonderful pieces of music, from the funk to the jazz. So the funk version was the original version, yes, and then you went in there and redid it as a jazz version. Mm-hmm. So I was good. I actually like both of those. So I'm going to be playing the jazz version just so it could give listeners more of the classical jazz type sound that you do. So it's a song called Is It Red, and on the Wizard.
going on in your head? I see you stop and stare. What is it there going on in your head? Sit back, watch your act. What are you looking